Welcome, all my friends and hopefully Lego enthusiasts, collectors. I don't know, AFOLs, I guess is what it would be. And this is another episode of Journal Entry. This is a special edition because looky what came in the mail. I think in the past I would have put this in my book club episodes, but the topic is going to be the fall 2023 catalog. So strap in. This is going to be, I'll try to blow through it as much as possible. And on the front, it really looks a lot like, almost like Lego Movie plus Elves kind of got smashed together. A lot of cool colors, but Lego has released their Dreamzzz theme. Probably yet another theme that'll go for 2 or 3 years and die. Maybe not, but these themes tend to kind of peter out a little bit. It's hard to get off the big ones, whether it's Star Wars, Harry Potter, and Marvel and all those. So, all right. So, again, this is officially fall 2023. Looks like they released over 60 new sets. Free shipping from lego.com, or you can go to the store. There's probably some deals. I haven't even really looked it up, what deals are out there, because I have not been purchasing lately. Lego.com. So if you go to lego.com, oh, I could have just scanned right here. Dude. Let's see. Shop. Exclusives, offers. So they have princess bundles. There's really not much. Oh, a 12-in-1 gift with a purchase of $80 or more? Dang, dude. I think I've gotten some of those sets before. They're usually worth, $10 to $15, something like that. It looks like there's some. See if there's any good sale items. Looks like, they are selling. Oh, Mosaic Maker is 40% off currently. That isn't too bad. The Defensive Hoth is $11.99. Looks like Ministry of Magic has got 30% off. Disney Haunted Mansion, the Iron Man Army. So if you've wanted that one's 30% off. The Black Panther bust, holy cow, 40% off. That one's now, it was originally $349. It's now $209.99 on lego.com plus your VIP points. The foosball table is 30% off. That's at $174. That's not a bad deal. Saint Bernard. Oh, the French Bulldog, which I do have. I have that set right back here. I need to build that. That'll be an episode soon. I want to build it, and then I want to remodify it to be Remy, my French Bulldog. So that'll be a lot of fun. Coming up. The Lunar New Year's sets are on sale. The Spice Girls tribute is 40% off, so that one the sales must be slowing down. The Lunar New Year parade, which has the purple space tank in it, is 20% off at $103.99. You don't see the Lunar New Year sets on sale very often. It's really tough to get deals, so that's not a bad one. So load more. There's more. Then here come the keychains. Unicorn Creative Family Pack. The Red Barn. That's a Minecraft thing. The Wedding Groom. Let's see. I always love how Lego has some of these where they're like, it's in their sale and then they're out of stock. We'll just take them off your sale page. It's probably hard to keep up, in fairness. Let's see. The Bride one. I don't see much here. Designer Toolkit Patterns. Is that a dots? Yeah, it must be dots. So that's 30% off. Some of the Mario ones are on sale. Avatar's already on sale. Let's see, keychains. Around the world is 20% off. It's kind of standard. Probably you do the same at Walmart. And then what else we got? That's it. So there's actually some decent deals to be had in the sale thing, especially if you're looking for that Black Panther and didn't want to drop $349. It's not going to get any better than that from a deal standpoint. So, all right, well, getting back to the catalog, right out of the gate, it looks, I don't really know much. Okay, so it says discover a new hit series. So they're making a cartoon out of it. They must have like a whole thing going on. A new hit series, awaken creativity with Lego Dreamzzz. Follow the adventures of Mateo, Izzy, Cooper, Logan, and Zoe as they join a secret agency. There's probably some throwback themes that they're going to kind of bring into this to kind of sucker some of us in, I'm sure. And journey into the dream world where they learn to use the power of imagination. This is really starting to sound like a Sprout or one of those like kids channels things. Use the power of imagination to save innocent dreamers from the tyrannical Nightmare King. Whoa, Nightmare King. Who's that guy? Oh, he looks like he's a castle guy. That's really, and we're all gonna want him. Probably for that helmet. Oh man, jeez. With the new Lego Dreamzzz playset, kids can build along with the series using story-led instructions to create any fantastical creatures and vehicles that they would dream up. Whoa! This dream up all sorts of stuff, and it looks like they came right out of the gate with, this is almost like a multi-type build, the fantastical treehouse. And, now that this is just coming out, essentially shipping August with September, that this is $109. That's kind of like a perfect, like if you think of that like larger set that you could really give and have just tons of parts for somebody to really build and do lots of fun things. And it looks like you comes with it doesn't say how many figures. That's kind of terrible. I guess it comes with a couple figures at least. Like a Scarecrow, the Night Guy, I don't know, a bunch of monsters, and then it's got a couple of the heroes of this. But it interesting. All right, well that's Dreamzzz. So then they have a Dream Village, a stable of dream characters, some bunch of ships. Mateo and the Z Blob the robot has a little bit of Bionicle vibe to it, which it could be interesting. So there you go. There's Dreamzzz. Lego's going big. They made it front and center. They kind of did the same thing with Mario. They really pumped it up. Ooh, there's a whole nother. So boy, they've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and this is another big one, $140 for the Nightmare Shark Ship. A lot of really cool characters. Really interesting. Kind of like Ninjago meets Hidden Side almost, if you will. So that's interesting. That's Dreamzzz, and it looks like, and I'm not going to cover this, it's not my theme. So shout out to all the Friends fans out there, but it looks like they've kind of gone pastel with a lot of the colors. There's some coral. Coral is kind of the new hot part. Of course, you've got to have some horse training. Heart Lake Community Center, which I don't believe is new. That's been out for a little bit. They do have some new ships. It's starting to really look, I don't know, the colors are it's like fall and they're like releasing spring sets. I don't get it. Oh, a dollhouse? Were they anticipating Barbie? So it's Gabby's dollhouse, which is interesting. So a bakery, small one to kind of add in. Then they jump right into Disney, which again is not a theme I collect. The Up House is pretty solid. It's $60 and it looks great compared to the source material. And there's it looks like they came up with some duos. Kind of fun stuff for kids, not my thing. Surfer Beach House. The Adorable Dogs was a good one. That's, again, I'm trying to stay very, very focused on Star Wars and a few other, just, I'll collect a few things, but Star Wars is my main thing. They've redone the Disney Castle. It's a big feature for Disney fans. $400, it's going to set you back. What? I know, they did. They redid the Disney Castle, buddy. Look at.
Well, that's a lot better.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it does. The color scheme is pretty interesting. Then, of course, go back to Hogwarts. They've kind of got some, the Battle of Hogwarts, the Kidditch Trunk, Hogwarts Express. Then we jumped into Ninja Heroes. You've got the Temple of Dragon Energy Cores, which got a lot of cool figures. Of course, Ninjago's had a really good run of some amazing sets over the last few years. Most recently with Ninjago Gardens, which was absolutely a baller set. Now we kind of go into some of there's the town and stunts. They have, so these, you can actually play it in the video game, which is why they made those. That makes a lot of sense. Always got to have the submarines and Arctic Explorer. That's on point for fall. Makes sense. Okay, so now we get into Marvel. I do need to build my, which set was it? Where is it? Oh, it's an Eternal set. I've got to build. I have this Eternal set. I probably won't fully keep it, although I love the parts in this. The Deviant Ambush. I think this one's been discontinued. So that's about the extent of my Marvel collection. I've been slowly selling it off because I just realized I'm just not going to collect it all. Really weird Wolverine construction figure. What are these? Did they not learn their lesson with Star Wars that these things just, maybe in Marvel it works. Oh wow, look at this Captain America shield. Dang. That's pretty wild stuff. In the Marvel world. Gotham City. Wow. And then, Andy, if you're watching, the Batcave Shadow Box. That one's just, woof. That is a cool looking set. That one's not brand new, but looks like they released a lot of mid-range Batman sets. So in the $26 or $27, $48, $38, another $33 one. So Sonic the Hedgehog, hard pass. Okay, so then we're running into Minecraft. Got a lot of, these are some really adorable colors. There's orange, there's pinks. Crafting box 4.0, $80. It looks kind of small. It's got 605 pieces. That doesn't seem very big. So I guess it's more of an add-on. The Iron Golem Fortress. Now I actually have one of the Iron Golem sets. That was a great one. It looks like you get another Iron Golem, which is great. They throw a couple pages to Mario. I wonder how much longer that theme's going to go, or how well that theme is actually doing. It just, I don't know. Are kids really going to stick with it? Like Star Wars. Oh, which is what's up next.
Yeah, I think Mario is going to stick around more than Star Wars.
What are you kidding?
It's only the
Star Wars has kids and adults want it, buddy.
Sure.
That's why it's got more appeal.
But Mario's meant more for kids.
Right.
And then the Star Wars is more for AFOLs. So I think the Mario is gonna stay a lot more longer because
But kids want Star Wars too, right, buddy?
um I've only met one.
Yeah. They've got Pirate Stumpfighter, so they in here they put the Spider Tank, which is a new release, with the Dark Saber, but they really didn't fully do the Dark Saber complete justice. It's a little bit better, it looks like. So maybe it's not as bad. There's the Mandalorian N1 so the Starfighter Microfighter that's brand new. Of course, I'm gonna have to get that. Unfortunately, now microfighters are now $16. I'm waiting for that thing to go on sale. There's no way it's gonna sell well. Actually had a $5 coupon and was like, I still don't want it. I can't do it. I do want to get I have the Pirate Snub Fighter. I think I got that during one of the May the 4th. Was able to get that. The Mandalorian Fang Fighter and TIE Interceptor. Those look like great sets. I really want to get those. They're $100, so it's not cheap. You do get the Mandalorian Fleet Commander, which is pretty cool. Otherwise, it's kind of the same old. I don't know. How many Mandalorian figures am I going to have at the end of this? Jeez. And then, of course, the new mechs, which I'm in refusal to buy. I will not buy those. Hashtag save your money. I don't even care if Boba is a better figure. I mean, I do like the parts that you get in the Stormtrooper, so if they ever go on like super clearance for like $5-6, I'd pick one up just for the figure and the parts. But because there's a really cool Imperial symbol, that's pretty neat. But other than that, super high pass, big time. And then I don't know if I really understand this, but this is the Young Jedi 4+. I don't know. The figures are just too kid-like. I mean, it is a 4+ set.
Are all of them?
Yeah, man, is it janky looking. Super janky. I didn't watch Young Jedi. Now, this set I have to get. I don't know how fast I'm going to be able to get it. It's going to take some time. The only thing that bugs me a little bit is getting General Dodonna as a repeat. But you get Garvin Dreis, Red Leader. Oh wow, that is awesome. And I didn't collect the Celebration Han Solo and Luke Skywalker, so it'd be great to get that in the collection. You also do get a Rebel fleet. You get Rebel crew. You get 2 of those. You get 2 pilots. John Vander, who I already have, I believe. I think. Maybe I don't. But he's the one who gets blown up. Oh, spoiler alert. Is he Gold Leader? Yeah, Gold Leader. I don't know. It's a pretty cool build. The one thing about it, and I'm sure this played into the expense of it, is that it's all dark tan, and that dark tan is not cheap. It is definitely not cheap. And those are just some of the bricks are more expensive. And you can just tell in here that they've got like the control room and all sorts of cool stuff. Man, I think I'm gonna have to get that for sure. That would be a nice topper on top of my display. Then we have the 332nd Ahsoka Clone Trooper Battle Pack. Yoda's Starfighter, which is a hard pass for me. Battle of Endor Heroes is a pass. The dioramas and the Executor Superstar Destroyer is a hard pass for me as well. I mean that's it's $70. It's a small style, the Mindy style, 630 pieces, but great display. But I don't have a lot of display space, right? So yeah, I love the figures in the diorama, but I'm not paying $80 to get 3 figures and some foliage, essentially. All right, so moving on from Star Wars, they do have some. This is not my area either, so they're getting into AR and some of the robotics. Really cool. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Really cool. The Technic section's got some really cool cars. Are these I think these are the 8 stud wide. now, which are really cool. There you go. Give you a good look. Some pretty cool cars. Not my thing. But if you're into cars, that's pretty awesome. Aim for victory. Half a soccer field with a goal. Icons of play. Oh, interesting. So are you supposed to buy like 2 of those? It's $100. Dang. Looks good on display once finished. Well, yeah. What, you gonna not finish it? Now the other huge set, and I'm not into buying it. It's just too expensive. Is the Eldorado Fortress right there? I think I don't have the original Eldorado. I have one of the outposts. I think it's the Imperial Outpost that I have. So I do have some pirate. I don't know. Maybe I should sell my pirate so I could get more castle. The Corvette, the Tranquil Gardens, which looks really cool. I have a lot of pieces. Reminds me of the bonsai tree a little bit. Does it have pink frogs? No, it doesn't look like. Just use the Great Wave for the mosaics. Looks like they've got a couple. Well, that's a really cool Spider-Man mosaic. Yeah, it looks like it's crawling off the page. It's pretty neat. That's the cool part about Lego from an art standpoint, is that you can go 3D with it, which is very apparent with the Vincent van Gogh, the Starry Night. That is a neat set. It's got the 3-dimensional to it. And then closing it off, the Himeji Castle. That's really cool looking. Another awesome display piece that I would not be into. But then there's the Disney Hocus Pocus, the Sanderson Sisters Cottage. For fans of Hocus Pocus, this is the set for you. It's on the back page to give it some... Actually, you either want to be on the front page or the back page, because it'll lay like this and people will be like, oh, wow. Look at that purple. These purple parts are going to be worth it. And you just look at how the roof is built. It looks pretty amazing, actually. It'd almost be good to get this and then sell off the characters to recoup the money, and then just keep the parts for the house and maybe do a modification, because the house looks like a medieval house, which is really cool. So, very neat. So, that is all for this episode of Journal Entry. It is the Fall 2023 catalog walkthrough. It has been a lot of fun. There's some cool sets. A little bit disappointing for me, but I know there's also rumors and leaks and all sorts of stuff coming. They really, in the fall catalog, because a lot of things, really don't technically release until like September, and then there's another wave before the holidays come. And actually, they didn't even have the advent calendar in here, which they don't really like to advertise because it's kind of a set number and they sell out every time. But ultimately, there's a lot of other good sets coming out, but this is kind of whets our appetite for what's to come. So thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you next week. This time I'll have it on time for the next episode of Journal Entry. Bye for now.